Good morning, my name is Linda Gordon and I'm going to be previewing my online course for Business 577, Compliance and Supply Chain Management. This course is out of the College of Business and Public Management. It's a graduate level course, and I'm going to now go to my course. And this page is the instructor's welcome page, and there is a start here, a welcome letter, and some course information, contact information, important dates, the course schedule for the 10 weeks, how to get started, some secrets to success for being an online student, and some links to some important resources. And all of that is contained in the instructor's welcome. And then I'm going to go through some of the navigation tools that are on the left-hand side of the Blackboard course site. So along the left-hand side here, I created navigation buttons and customized them. One of the first, for instance, is the course syllabus. Now, the syllabus that I have posted is not the real syllabus that would be revised for this course. It's just a temporary placeholder, and you can see this is an old syllabus for a 5-week Saturday class. And then we're going to close that out, go back over here. Course policies for the course are created here. You can see they are listed here. How to contact me, office hours, my response time, the university's drop add policy, some important dates if you are going to drop a course, the components and percentage of the course grade, and the requirements for receiving A's, B's, C's, and so forth. And then I'm going to move a little here, and we're going to go back over to our navigation, and contact me is one of the tools that students can use, and it does contain some of the same policies that were in the policy section, but there is also some emergency information. If, for instance, the email out of Blackboard is down, there is an alternate email address for me, but students are generally encouraged to use the blog for reflection and for help. And we're going to go back here. There's another section on start here to begin, before students start actively pursuing the assignments. And within there, it's going to tell them to read all of those information pieces that were up here in the welcome, the announcements page, the syllabus, the course policies, and the contact me. And then the actual learning units are here, and the weeks are arranged from the first week at the bottom, okay, and what to do next. And within Learning Unit 1, it details what the activities and assignments are. If it is an actual assignment, the point value and when it's due is here as a check sheet for students. The objectives, the goals and objectives for student learning are always in the introductory part of a learning unit. And if they click on the title for the learning unit, these are the actual materials. Now, there's a welcome video that will play. There is, again, the start here. It's reiterative in case they skipped it. Start here, important information they need to know before they start working on assignments. For instance, the kind of warm-up activity for the online course, one of the first things they're going to do is a meet and greet discussion board forum, and if they haven't used online features before in Blackboard, there's a help button and it tells them how they can get help using help on the navigation tools, or they can contact the help desk here. Okay, and if they open the link, they can create a thread right here and put their post. Okay. And scrolling further down the course, instructions for a follow-up post and a rubric for how the post on discussion board will be graded, and the total points possible, which is 30 points, which will help them. Some supplemental information and readings and viewings to enhance their learning about supply chains and compliance, since it's the introduction. Here is a video that is out of MIT that's Six Sigma and lean manufacturing and supply chains that will give them another view of supply chains. There are the readings in the text, and gives them the page numbers and tells them what they'll be learning in that section. There is my PowerPoint, which is going to give them some more detailed information on supply chains and compliance and functions and activities of compliance. Another video which will support the goals and objectives for why it's important to have successful supply chains in commerce globally. And another reading on compliance, which is going to highlight the importance and role of compliance within supply chains. Then there's a group assignment activity that is going to put students into groups. They're going to have an initial post, and then they're going to get feedback within their group on a group discussion board before they individually post to the course discussion board, incorporating comments of their classmates. This is where they would post threads. And going back to the former page, if they have trouble with posts, there's a help button and information on how to use the navigation tools or the help desk. There is a rubric to assess the learning from this activity, where they are answering a problem from the text, and they're getting feedback from their peers, and they're posting for the class. There is another assessment, which is a quiz, and the quiz is set up, and the questions are in Blackboard. It's an auto-graded quiz. The start date is not until January, therefore it says this item is not currently available. I couldn't make it available, but it's being set up for January, and the points and whatnot are all within that. And if they click on this link, here is the actual link they would be clicking, and you can see that it actually is set up. Okay. And it was a multiple choice quiz. And finally, there is a Week 1 Learning Unit 1 reflection and support blog. There are point values associated with that. And students can use these prompts to get to know one another, since this is the first course, the first class, first learning unit for this course. They can get to know each other, where folks work, if they're in supply chain management currently, what does your company do, what have you learned that you can apply to your job, that kind of thing. And so that is pretty much my course, and I hope it passed the muster. Thank you so much for your attention.